Hi, this is episode 5 of Paimon version 2. Today I'm going to be covering building the torso and connecting everything up to it. The basic plan was to get all of that into there. The work was split into 3 categories: the 3D printed connectors, the electronic boards which replaced the breadboards, and the custom cabling. I ended up making the electronic boards myself. This is just a long process of soldering wires together and making sure everything is connected and nothing is shorting. The custom wiring is very simple, just a connector on either side and a wire in between and shrink wrap. And then the 3D connectors are just 3D printed. It's just the same as the head, where it takes many iterations to get it right. Anyway, this fast mo of me soldering is a bit boring, so I'm just going to get on to the next one. Here I've got everything in bits and pieces and I'm putting it back together again. I started off with the electronic board which sits in the head, and right now I'm just connecting it all together. There's quite a bit of a space issue here, so it takes me a while to actually try get everything in. I've got loads of screws and stuff, so everything can come apart again, which makes it more complex in a way. There's loads of cabling here and all sorts of stuff that has to fit in there and fit correctly. Okay, so now that is done, and what I'm doing is I'm connecting up the board just to test that everything works. The worst case scenario would be if I put the whole thing together and it didn't work. Yep. Now I'm carrying on with the head connecting to the neck. And I'm doing all the connectors, and now I've started working on the torso. So this part is quite complex to put together. There's loads of screws and there's loads of different bits and pieces. I made quite a few mistakes while I did this. So that's a servo board over there, and now it's the bottom electronic board which is connected for everything. And yeah, I'm going back and forth in between everything, trying to get the cables connected properly. There's loads of little cables that fit into the main board. It's mainly all the power rails. Now I'm connecting the torso back to the head, and here is my first mistake where I've connected the torso back to front. I don't know how long it takes me to realize this, and then the worst thing is when I disconnected it again, I reconnected it back to front again, and then I had it disconnected and reconnected the right way. Now I'm putting Paimon's brain, which is the orange pie, in, and this is where I realized I had it the wrong way around. And I'm connecting it up, and I still got it the wrong way around. Now I have it the right way around, and I'm connecting the arms up, and the other arm, and the blankets there just purely so it doesn't stretch too much, and there it's all working. And this is just a basic test: does it move up and down, can it move, do all the arms move, other arms move, and everything seems to be working fine, which was very surprising. This is the part that you saw in the beginning. This is a test on moving all the servers at the same time in order to test the performance. Next I've got the camera a bit closer and I'm updating the screens while it's moving. And you notice there's a bit of a gap, and that's an issue I need to fix in the code. And here is our neighbor's cat inspecting Paimon. Bit confused at first. Doesn't last for long and gets bored and walks off. Anyway, thanks for watching and goodbye.